Hi, I'm Kat and this is my Reading Rush TBR. I've been participating in the Reading Rush for years because it used to be the Booktubeathon, so I'm excited to continue to participate. However, I will not be participating in the video challenges because they announce the video challenges daily, and that means the video challenge prompt usually goes up while I'm at work or something like that, and then I just don't have the time or energy to get a video up when I have like an hour's notice. But I will be doing the reading challenges and I'm always excited to see what other people are reading for these, and I'm super excited that we can stack challenges because way back when, I don't think you were allowed to do that, but I've managed to have 7 prompts and only 2 books. Okay, so let's get into what I'm reading. Challenge 1 is to read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. Now I'm born in June and I have 3 different birthstones, but Alexandrite also comes in many different colors, so I had options. So I'm just gonna go with pink, and I have chosen The Surprising Power of a Good Dumpling by Y Chim. This is an Australian YA book, and I have met Y, and she's super sweet. This book is signed, and I've apparently kept my post-it note with my name on it in there as well. I got this last year at the YA Fan Fest, and I just still haven't read it yet, so I need to. And it's pink, so it works. So I'm terrible at explaining books, so I'm just gonna read the back of it. Anna Chu has her hands full looking after her siblings and helping out at her dad's restaurant, all while her mum stays in bed. The new delivery boy Rory is a welcome distraction, and even though things aren't right at home, Anna's starting to feel like she could just be a normal teen. But when mum finally gets out of bed, things go from bad to worse. And as mum's condition worsens, Anna and her family question everything they understand about themselves and each other. So I feel like it's probably going to be quite a wholesome book, and every time I read the title, I just want to eat dumplings. Challenge 2 is to read a book that starts with the word The Surprising Power of a Good Dumpling. Challenge 3 is to read a book that inspired a movie that you've already seen. Sadly, Dumpling does not have a movie, but you know what does? To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. If you've watched enough of my TBRs, you know that I put this on every single readathon TBR to try and get myself to read it, and I just never get around to it. So hopefully, because there's only 2 books on this TBR and they're both contemporaries, I'll be able to get through both of them. But I will be reading Dumpling first because it covers more challenges. Challenge 4 is to read the first book you touch, and they said you can interpret this however you like. So I'm going to go with the first book that I touch from this moment right now, and that is The Surprising Power of a Good Dumpling. Whoa! Challenge 5 is to read a book completely outside of your house, and they said you could also be creative with the interpretation of this one, and I'm just going to go with the fact that I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment. So, I can just read this book wherever I want. And the book I choose for that is The Surprising Power of a Good Dumpling. Challenge 6 is to read a book from a genre that you always want to read more from. And you know, I always want to read more contemporary, so let's read The Surprising Power of a Good Dumpling. And challenge 7 is to read a book that takes place on a different continent to where you live. And to everyone who's not North American, this is super easy. Like, it's crazy easy to find a book that doesn't take place in Australia. So you know, we're gonna go with To All the Boys I've Loved Before. This takes place in America. So there you go, there's my entire TBR for the Reading Rush. And honestly, right now, this is kind of a lot for me. I've been reading like 1 book every 2 weeks, so to read 2 books in 1 week is a lot. But also, the books just look really good together. Please comment down below if you're participating in the Reading Rush so I can watch your TBRs. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos.